Hello, my lovely people. So I didn't make one yesterday, one of these, and it was really for the fact that I was like too fucking tired and dead on the inside, like all day, to actually do one. And of course, you know me, if I don't feel up to doing one of these, I'm not gonna do one of these. So I didn't do one yesterday, and I almost didn't do one today, but I had some stories I wanted to tell, so I was like, why not do the shorter one? But yeah, no, so yesterday, from like, what was it, 9 a.m. to like 1:30, I was doing all these, like, I was doing this testing thing for, like, it's kind of like these psychological tests or whatnot to kind of like get a judge on how my brain works, and what could possibly be wrong with it. Things that to kind of help out my counselor to figure out, like, all right, so what do I need to do for this person? Like, what's maybe some things that could help out. So yeah, I'm not gonna go too far into that. I'm not gonna really talk too much about that just because I don't really understand it a lot. My mental health is still kind of a touchy subject, so I don't understand too much. I'll definitely tell you guys that I am fucked up in the head and have a high chance of having like depression and anxiety, but I can't exactly go into anything else besides that, and I don't really like to, so yeah. Enough of that though. The reason I'm making this is because I have some stories that I wanted to tell, but I was too tired to yesterday. So one of them being, I got my cosplay wig. So one of my cosplay ideas I want to do is Star Guardian Jinx, which I'm not doing that one for a while just because, all the effort that goes into that. But I'm doing the schoolgirl outfit that she has. And I'm doing kind of more of a winter variation, so I have like the skirt, the top still. Well, it's a long sleeve shirt, and I have black tights instead. I just need to get the tie. But the wig, I was supposed to get that somewhere between November 2nd and December 12th, I think was like the timeline they gave me. And I got it yesterday. And yesterday was like October 20 something. No, 26, because today's 27th. Yeah, so I'm a little bit annoyed because I was supposed to go to convention the first weekend of November, but I'm not able to go to that anymore because of work. Because we have about 5 people on shift. And on the weekends, we have 3 people. Sorry, I have no, yeah, we have 3 people in the morning because, we have 2 servers and 1 cashier. And then we have 4 people at night because we have 3 servers and a cashier. So basically, we have almost everyone on staff. And if I go to the convention, I'd be on for 4 days, from like Thursday to Sunday. Yeah, for Thursday to Sunday. And I don't want to do that to them, so I can't really go. I also can't go now because my parents have their anniversary, are going out for the weekend for an anniversary thing. So I have to take care of the house while they're gone, which, I mean, it's good for recording wise and all that jazz, but I'm a little annoyed. But yeah, so that's a thing. Granted, the wig is perfect. Like, the wig is just the shade I need. It's like, I think it's the best length I can get because I have to have a fucking long wig because Jinx, she has fucking long ass hair. So hopefully it's long enough for what I need it for. And then another story was that when I was at the waiting room, it was me, this one dude, this father, and this little girl, okay? And so this little girl, she was like playing with this little like dog toy thing, whatever. And I'm like minding my own business on my phone, just like chilling and whatnot. I think I was shit posting on Twitter or something. This little girl's like just like playing with her toy, and every once in a while I would like kind of glance up at her because she's being pretty loud, so I would just glance up and be like, "What's up, child?" And she would just look at me and just stare. She would just stare, like, to stop what she's doing, just be like, it was kind of terrifying. And it got even funnier because then this happened a few times, and I think I posted about it on Facebook, and um, and then she comes up to me at one point and she hands me a book, which I was like, "Oh, thanks, whatever." I didn't think anything of it, and she comes back to me about 2, 3 more times with like more books, and I'm just sitting there being like, what do I do with these books, child? I don't know I don't know what you want from me. Like, every time she come up to me, I'd be like, do you want me to read these to you? And she would just look at me and then run off, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me with this shit? So eventually I put the books back, and she brings me some toys, and like she's basically kind of trying to interact with me, but every time I try to interact back with her, she would either just stare at me or run away, and I'm just like, child, please. I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want from me. Of course, like, the dad's pretty chill with this, and I think it was because there was only 3 people. every once in a while, like the little girl was just like kind of like the little girl was standing by me at one point, or just staring at the other dude in the room, who's basically like on the other side of the room, and and he was like trying to interact with her too, and like both of us were like, we don't know what we're doing, and the dad's just kind of letting this all happen, and I'm like, sir, if I was you, like I wouldn't let my child just run up to random strangers and start giving them toys. I'd be trying to control my child. You're just kind of watching this happen and being cool with it. And then second child story, was today at work. This was new. This was before the end of my shift. This is a lot shorter. But there's like this child just kind of like standing on one of the booths, just kind of like chilling, being a child, And like she was looking over at me, and of course, when I see a child, my first reaction is like to smile and wave at them, like hi. And she kind of like smiled, like waved back, and it was adorable. So I made a funny face at her, and her father looked over while I was making this face. I was doing like a kind of deal, and her father looked over while I was doing that, and kind of gave me this look, and I started cracking up laughing. And my coworker's like, "What's so funny?" I'm like, "Dad just caught me making a silly face at his daughter, and thought it was weird." I don't know what you want from me. And last story, which is completely like different from these two. This one I'm still confused about. Normally, okay, so when I give someone their receipt, I'm always like, all right, can you sign the first copy for you, please? Second copy is yours. So I tell this guy, and this guy's like, can I give you my phone number? And I'm just sitting there like, I don't know how to react to this. And in my mind, I'm thinking, like, my first reaction was to say, my first thought was to tell him, sorry, I'm gay. But thankfully, I held my tongue because I haven't come out to my coworkers yet, or most of them. I think like some of them kind of know, but I don't knew the extent. Like I haven't officially been like, hey guys, by the way, I'm gay, whatever, because it's not really relevant. But my first thought was to be like, sir, I'm gay, and I was like, no, it's not. Instead of saying that, I said, I don't know how to react, and the guy's like, oh, I'm just messing with you, and I'm like, are you really? Like I'm thinking to myself, and like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure you're messing with me? It was awkward all around, and I don't. It's been like hours since that happened, and I'm still like, what the fuck? What is this? That's all my stories for the past 2 days. It's been a great time just editing and drinking tea and dying and, good times. Good times. I'm gonna go drink more tea now and more edits and play Overwatch because I need to do that because of motherfucking Halloween. Yeah. Make bad life choices. Bye.